Good morning, everybody. And DAX has had a little bit of a move to the downside. It is fueled by what's going on in the US, but at the moment we have such a strong level of support here. Now the big question is which fractal are we going to rest on? So we've broken through this area. We went sideways, we sort of tested it here last week, and then we broke up again. Now we're coming back into this zone. So yeah, big question is where are we going to find support? And there is so much here. I'm going to put all these major levels in, so we've just got a clear visual on what's going on. Start off with the oscillators. They have crossed over, they are pointing down. Okay, so that is a indicator that we should see a little bit more of either consolidation, sideways consolidation, or some kind of a pullback onto structure. This zone here, and it really is between 16,851 and 16,738, is a strong area of support, a really strong area of support. So I don't see us just barreling through this based on noise coming out of the US. So we start drilling down through the time frames and start having a look here at what's going on. 3-hour oscillators are really starting to grip to the downside. You can see we haven't quite, let's just fix this one. I'm going to put it up there. Okay, that's also a little bit short, but all I'm doing is I'm picking up the fractals. Okay, I'm picking up the top, and we'll get to what the levels are. And I'm paying very close attention to any pin bar, like this one, like this one. So that's kind of the way that we need to have a look at this. So this is already indicating that this move could be coming to an end. Now, V reversals are rare, right? So you would expect a second move of structure. Now, this is the closest bit of structure that I can see. That's at 16,869. And we'll get through all these levels now on the hour. But that's the closest breakout. So we've had a breakout there, and we've got a pullback to test the breakout. So let's just have a look at this on the 1 hour while you hit that like button. And you can see the significance of this area that we're in at the moment. So that is 16,869 or 16,870 and 16,850. That is a solid area of what was support, and we are testing it at the moment. Look at our oscillators here, all grouped to the downside and rolling up. We are below the 150 EMA. So this area that we are currently in is of significance. And even pre-market, I am contemplating jumping in on this, in this zone. There's a 100-point stop loss. I need to be above this pin bar here at 16,936 as my stop area, but everything is indicating breakthrough structure here, pullback. This was all after hours, so that's the only thing that is bugging me a little bit. That's after hours, 7 o'clock. So the cash market would have closed somewhere up here. So right now this is a big gap down for the DAX. So pay very close attention to the structures. So what are we looking to do today? Personally, I think we have a trend reversal. So we were kind of sideways with no structure. We've broken through. This level needs to be fine-tuned onto this fractal there, and you can see what happened yesterday. We tested this, really was no real opportunity to jump in here. There's no clear signal, but you can see one of the story of threes: first attempt, second attempt, third attempt, and then third attempt unlucky. So 3 times unlucky. 69.25 was the rejection level. Now I'm going to bring this level a little bit, this line down, so we can pick up the areas we want to pay attention to. So first area would be 16 16,896, 16,900. That is a fairly decent level. Right where we are now is also of importance, 16,870. And those are the two areas currently that I would be paying very, very close attention to. You could technically still tag 16,926 as well. I'd be watching these three levels for inside bars, engulfing bars. There's already a piercing pattern here that has formed. It's not ideal because the body's closed above the level at 16,870. So read that with a pinch of salt. So we've had sideways, squirt up, consolidation, probably a second move up, and I suspect it's going to be targeting 16,896, and your stop is basically going to be above 16,936. So that in itself is a 50-point stop loss. Oscillators all agreeing with this as well. So I suspect that is kind of what's going to be going on. It's going to be pretty tough to get through these levels to the downside, and you can see the reason why I put them in on the 8 hour, just to show you that there is a lot of structure happening. You can see how price is trying to respect these levels. So 16,870, 16,851, 16,835, 16,800 I think would be a clear take profit area for me, and then 16,765. So what you want to do is you want to wait for this to reject a level, get in short, get your stop to entry as quick as possible. Typically what I would do is after the second move up, but in a scenario like this, that would have stopped you out. So get it down as quick as possible, and then take your profit at the major levels. It'll always bounce up. It rejects another level, then you can jump back in with another short to the downside. I suspect we're going to be moving short, but it's going to be messy. Yes, I don't think it's going to be one-way traffic all the way through the structure. We're going to be looking for a base to build, and we also need to sort of come off these overbought areas, which we are really trying to do. So yeah, be patient, be careful, small position size, tight stop losses, and take your profit when it hits the level. Don't even think it's going to break through. As soon as it hits a level, take profit. If it does break through, tough luck. But if you hold on to stuff, you're going to get burnt. So don't do it. Okay, so anyway, that's kind of the view. Sorry, there's one big level here, which could be the ultimate bottom, which would be around 16,640. But that's a long shot in my view. I think these levels from 16,738, 16,765, 16,800, those I think are going to be the levels that you're going to see buyers come in off. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.